Allez, salut à tous et bienvenue sur la chaîne. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour jouer à Vampire avec un Y. Alors, on va tout de suite se lancer dans l'aventure. Je sais pas trop à quoi m'attendre à part le fait que ça a l'air d'être un gros jeu d'aventure. On va voir si c'est bien, si c'est du niveau de tout ce qui pourrait être Vampire la Mascarade, etc. Je pense que l'approche est pas la même, donc on va vérifier ça ensemble. On va voir. On va voir. En tout cas, je suis pas du tout hypé par le personnage principal. Franchement, je trouve qu'il a le charisme d'une huître. J'espère me tromper. Voilà. On va voir. Allez, c'est parti. J'arrête de parler. Oui. On est parti. Alors, difficulté du jeu est directement liée à vos actions. Plus vous ôtez de vie, plus le jeu sera facile. Ah! Faut pas me le dire deux fois. C'est pas le genre de truc à me dire deux fois, ça, moi. Non, on verra.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Tout est une question d'inversion et de dualité, on va dire.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Putain, j'avoue, j'aurais flippé moi aussi. Alors je rappelle que c'est en 1918 apparemment que ça se passe. Waouh. Oula. On a été jeté avec les pestiférés ou il s'est passé quoi là? On va suivre les traces de sang. J'aime beaucoup le style graphique en tout cas déjà.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
c'est pas sa femme quand même. Ah.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary!
Ah, c'est dommage, elle avait l'air jolie.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No, no.
Ah. Il s'est fait mordre lui aussi apparemment. Hein. Tu vois les crocs sur le côté. Hein. Ouais, forcément, sinon il serait pas un vampire aussi.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ouais, ça fait mal. Ah.
These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot!
Alors j'essaye un peu toutes les touches.
This is a nightmare.
C'est plutôt joli au niveau de la direction artistique. Hein. Normalement ça devrait être beaucoup plus sombre que ça. Et au final ça va quoi, c'est... On arrive à voir bien comme il faut quoi, ça j'apprécie ça. Aïe aïe aïe!
Please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on?
Bon je cours, je sais pas où mais je cours.
What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now.
D'accord. Oula.
Kill the thing!
Who are you?
Ok donc ciblage j'ai compris.
Stay back!
Petite esquive.
Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Bon je croise les doigts
Who are you?
pour que l'histoire soit bien.
I'll take its head!
Ouch!
Sorry.
Putain cette esquive de ouf que je lui ai fait.
No, please, stop!
Doesn't like fire, does it?
Who are you?
Je le lâche plus moi le mec après. Il est pas très réactif des fois hein, quand même. Ah.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Oui, c'est logique. Tu es un vampire, Gérard.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Putain, je suis obligé de me le frapper, lui. Aïe! Salaud!
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there?
Mec qui hurle partout, quoi.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Je suis agréablement surpris que le jeu tienne sur mon PC comme ça, quoi. Je m'attendais à ce qu'il soit beaucoup plus gourmand et beaucoup plus gros. Et ça va, quoi. C'est respectable. Le mec il a bouffé sa sœur, quoi.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Ok. Donc ça c'est quoi maintenant? C'est ma planque, c'est sûr. Nouveaux objets à collectionner. Oula 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 oula. Oula oula oula. Comment je fais? Donc ça c'est toute la map du jeu? Non. Enfin toute, ça a pas l'air si grand en fait. Donc ça c'est la gueule de mon vampire. De Jonathan Raid. Ça y est, je connais enfin son nom. Inventaire, mes recherches. Les vampires légendaires, il y en a? D'accord. Les suceurs de sang ne craignent pas le soleil et ne sont pas immédiatement réduits en cendres. Ok. Très très mal. Ok, donc ça, c'est les petites Z, on va dire. Recensement des citoyens. Situation sanitaire. Bon, je pense qu'on va nous l'expliquer après. Hein,
I'd better remain here until nightfall.
Ok, on va faire le tour de la maison. On va vérifier si on n'oublie pas des choses. Ah, un cadavre. Ça c'est qui? C'est quelqu'un de la famille ou... C'est maman. Ils vont tragousser.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets?
Ah.
Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay.
Les enfoirés.
He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Oh putain, si je vous retrouve, je vous tue, vous. C'est sûr et certain, quoi.
That's impossible.
Ouais, marcher sur le cadavre, ça c'est fait. C'est bon. On a récupéré. Enfin, c'est bien calme là. Pas de reflet dans le miroir. Au moins ça. T'arrives à te voir dans le miroir? D'accord.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Les shillings. Alors là, on en vient. Ah, monsieur qui a l'air mal en point là. Pouvoir récupérer l'arme. J'ai bien aimé le petit plan de caméra sur ces marques de crocs.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Y'a pas autre chose sur la table? Non, pas de montre à gousset. Enfin, j'en ai déjà une, montre à gousset, je vais pas. Alors, cette la nuit, la fièvre l'a fait délirer. Ah, c'est chaud ça. Eh ben. C'est joyeux, joyeux tout ça.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Mais tu le sais très bien que tu vas pas mourir, abruti. Hein. Vampire. Vampire.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Ça c'est sympa ça, tiens. Autophagie. Vous consommez votre propre sang pour soigner instantanément les dégâts normaux et aggravés. Ok. Bouclier de sang, coagulation, sans défense. Griffe. Lance de sang. Ok, jauge de sang, santé, soif insatiable, science, morsure. Ok, bon, c'est parti. Ouh, d'accord, il y a beaucoup de choses. Ah d'accord, tu dépenses des points au fur et à mesure. Je sais même pas combien j'ai de points encore. D'accord, donc je peux choisir griffe, brume de ténèbres, placer un nuage d'ombre au pied. Un nuage explose à quelques secondes, infligeant... Non, je prends les griffes. Hein. Lance de sang... De toute façon, je peux les avoir après toutes au fur et à mesure, je pense. « 135 d'XP, je vais pas aller loin. Confirmer pour confirmer vos choix. Je confirme.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
C'est parti. Oula, vite, vite,
These
vite,
people
vite.
want me dead. I need to leave now.
Ah.
Here!
Ah mais genre normal quoi. Ouais, le don obscur se révèle très vite chez lui quoi. Tiens, en 2-2, il arrive déjà à tout faire et tout quoi.
It's locked.
D'accord. Ok. Rien à récupérer, rien à récupérer. Se rendre à North Bank.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
Oh, cool! Alors, est-ce que ça consomme de l'énergie de faire ça tout le temps? Ouais, j'ai l'impression que ouais. D'accord.
A strength I never knew I had.
Et LB pour faire l'autre truc, genre se soigner, c'est ça. Ok. C'est pas dégueu, hein. C'est pas dégueu, j'aime beaucoup le coup de la disparition comme ça, là. Je trouve ça super. Aïe. T'intérieur, je pouvais attaquer avec. Les combats sont assez bizarres des fois quand même. J'essaye d'attaquer et ça fonctionne pas. Pas mal ça. Il était en PLS le pauvre. D'accord, donc je me suis soigné comme ça.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ouf!
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Ah bah non, si tu l'as pas compris que tu étais plus humain, tu le comprends plus là. Ouais, j'ai un petit peu du mal avec le système de combat. Je sais pas si c'est moi qui ai pas encore l'habitude ou si c'est justement le... C'est justement le jeu qui a un souci en fait. Putain, par contre l'OST je la trouve détestable là, pour l'instant. Je sais pas, c'est pas... Pas de tip top je crois. Engagez-vous, qui disait.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
Ah bah la seule personne qui doit payer c'est celui qui vous a tous vampirisé au fur et à mesure quoi.
It's locked, all right.
On dirait que le jeu a quand même une génération de retard
It's
quoi.
locked.
Ah mais genre tu peux manger les rats.
Is
Ah,
despicable.
ce que j'allais dire...
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Après c'est moi aussi, il faut que je m'arrête quoi. Il faut que je m'arrête parce que j'ai souvent tendance à faire de gros parallèles avec Vampire, la mascarade, etc. Pour situer les vampires et tout, mais bon.
Dizziness from the
C'est un
jump.
univers différent donc il faut...
I can now control it. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Tu vois, il y a des gros passages comme ça où tu fais rien en fait. C'est tu
What will London have to say to me?
t'arpentes des couloirs vides en fait quoi. Je trouve ça un peu dommage. Des fois tu es là et tu te dis putain, je fais quoi, je me fais chier en fait quoi.
I've so many questions unanswered.
In-house.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Ça c'est sympa ça aussi, j'aime bien.
Where has everyone gone?
Il y a un refuge cassé. Oh, mais ça doit être ça le refuge, ouais. Ok. Ah, tu peux faire du craft? D'accord. Putain, il te fout du craft de partout maintenant, quoi. C'est abusé. Traitement pour le sepsis, pour l'anémie, pour la fatigue. Ok, tout va bien. Donc ça c'est pour dormir. Il y a rien d'autre, c'est juste ça. Hop, c'est quoi ça? Ok. Alors j'ai 500 points. Ça devrait aller 500 points. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire avec 500 points? Sur notre capacité, la quantité de sang absorbée. Pouf! Quoi devenir un vrai vampire? Voilà, j'aurais passé. Combien? 300, 300, 300, 300. Je crois que ça vaut. Ah, mais après, tu peux en choisir qu'un seul, je crois, parmi les trucs. Je pense que ça doit être ça. Peut-être les deux, je sais pas, à voir. Et le level 2, c'est combien? À niveau 8 requis. Ok. Ça, c'est débloqué, ça, déjà? Ouais, par contre, putain, 600, quoi. Pouf. Ça coûte une blinde. On est bien d'accord. Il n'y aurait pas assez. Fais chier. Non, non, je confirme. La nuit suivante. Ah, pourquoi il a arrêté le chargement? Ah, j'ai eu peur. Ah, je me suis dit, tant ça a fait comme... Tant ça a fait comme Fallout. Pendant la nuit, tu es réveillé et il y a des ennemis. Alors, suivons la piste, on a dit. Ah! Je suis un vampire, il peut rien m'arriver. Inconnu, inconnu. Oula, d'accord. Bilan de santé inconnu. Qualité du sang. Ah, ça c'est sympa, ça aussi. Ok, voyons voir.
At last, a little life.
Tu vois un mec rentrer comme ça, quoi. Tu te poses aucune question. Bonjour, je voudrais réserver une table.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean...
Oh, la meuf qui cherche un moyen de partir.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these
Ça,
parts.
je pense savoir, moi.
There's a sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Les victimes du chien d'égout, quoi. Alors après, je sais, c'est ce que je disais tout à l'heure, quoi. Il faudrait que j'arrête de penser à Vampire la Mascarade. Les chiens d'égout, putain, on dirait un Nosferatu, quoi.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina. if you want to know.
Eh ben, vous êtes bien aimable, Sabrina. Vous m'avez beaucoup aidé. Merci.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Ils sont
Most people are
morts.
sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Oui, parce qu'accessoirement, c'est la nuit, quoi, donc...
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Merci, copine. Très sympatoche. Alors, fais voir les détails de Sabrina Cavendish. Qualité du sang, 1500 d'expérience. Ok. 10, entourage. Avant de l'étreindre. Ah. Tu peux étreindre une personne? Ah, mais tu peux pas les transformer après, ça serait débile. Quoique peut-être après, hein. Va savoir. Va savoir. Ça peut être cool.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, t'as l'air torché, lui.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize.
Ouais, il a les yeux qui partent en couille.
It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Je sens que ça va pas bien se passer
What's
avec lui.
going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Merci pour cette discussion fort enrichissante. Merci beaucoup.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Pour ça, on verra. On en reparlera.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone?
Well, that's something I can do for you.
D'accord, donc dans le jeu, là, il craignait crucifix. Ça change un peu.
And who?
Ok, Dr Edgar Swansea. Ok. Oh, qualité du sang, 6000 d'expérience. Eh ben. Ah, pilier. Ok, situation sanitaire satisfaisante. Ah, mais là, par contre, on a changé d'endroit, apparemment. Et doc... quartier quoi.
Might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may
Oh
tell
là.
That's
Chier.
none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust
En
you.
plus, sachant que...
And the feeling is mutual.
Elle a dû se TP ou quoi, parce que... on aurait dit qu'elle avait disparu, quoi. Ça fait le bruit de disparition. Et en plus, derrière, la meuf, elle a l'air d'avoir des pouvoirs. Ouais, je sens que quelqu'un nous observe et tout, donc...
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Bon, je m'attendais à autre chose. En fait, je m'attendais pas à une discussion, je m'attendais vraiment à un truc un peu plus bateau. Ok. Bon, soit.
It's locked, all right. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you
Oh
must.
putain, déjà le souffle, ça m'énerve. Je veux la vérité.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Ah, c'est peut-être un nouveau vampire alors.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. Be sure to talk to Tom.
Merci pour votre franchise. Il a fallu quand même lui tirer les verres du nez, quoi. Vous avez découvert un indice. Ça réussit à révéler un secret sur un citoyen et de ses relations. Dans Vampire, vous avez besoin de sang humain pour évoluer. La barre de qualité du sang citoyen indique l'expérience que vous gagnerez. Nourrissez de celui-ci. Les indices des bruits augmentent la quantité d'expérience reçue. Ok. D'accord, donc au plus t'as d'indices, au plus la qualité du sang augmente. Ok, d'accord. Pas mal ça, comme système. C'est bizarre, mais pas mal. Ah, lui, il a la fatigue. Alors, du coup, tu peux le guérir avec un traitement. Et du coup, tu gagnes ça de... Ok. D'accord. Je commence un peu à saisir le délire du jeu, quoi.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Bon, il a fait
I'll
rien
leave
à
you to your
prendre.
bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Putain, quoi, j'ai utilisé mon pouvoir de persuasion sur lui, quoi. C'est dis-moi ce que je veux savoir. Putain, c'est bon, ça.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No.
It's locked.
Ok. On va passer par l'arrière, non, on peut? Ouais, non. Ok, il faut vraiment ressortir.
I hope I live long enough to see them.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Oui, je vais le ramasser le message. C'est le premier truc que j'ai vu.
Just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note. Blood and empty gin bottles.
Alors... Ça, trouver ce monstre, éliminer le plus vite. Attention, son empire est extrêmement violent. Et pas des plans qui étaient cette affaire sur l'intuition et la bonne. Ok.
These men. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Ouais, exact. Du coup, comment on fait pour y aller? Faut faire tout le tour là? Ou on peut sauter de là à là à la limite? Ah voilà. Hop. J'ai pas une manière de me... Ok. Ça c'est fait. Alors, résistance, corps à corps, distance, physique, ok. Pouvoir sans ténèbres. Et logique, ok. Résistance moyenne, forte résistance. Ok.
Look lively! It's on to us!
Il y a vraiment un problème au niveau du système de combat, quoi. Et le level 3 du coup qui est plus facile. D'accord, si je peux plus attaquer en fait, c'est parce que j'ai plus d'endurance. Tout simplement. Ouf! Ok, jusque là on est bon. Et il y en avait un au-dessus. Ah voilà, c'est bien ce qui me semblait. Je me suis dit quand même. Je sais pas être furtif dans ce jeu. Ah oui, des rats, des rats, des rats, des rats, des rats.
This is despicable.
Ouais, c'est répugnant, mais tu le fais, tu te régales.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Mec, il est torché au sang, quoi. C'est dommage qu'il n'y a pas de bouton pour s'abaisser, se mettre à couvert ou... Ok, alors attends, je fais comment pour m'équiper d'une arme à deux mains? Main droite, main gauche. Deux mains, faut user. Ah putain, j'ai pas compris. Ah voilà. On va tester ça un peu là.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Wow. Excellent ça. Cadavres partout.
Oh my God, William.
This creature
Can't
is
stand it anymore.
I must put it down.
Ouch. C'est bon, c'est un combat de vampires. Ok, cool. C'était sympa. Inspecter la victime.
Please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must
yeah.
return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Je regarde si j'ai rien oublié. Ouais, je pense pas. Hop, y a pas un truc? Ah non, c'est moi qui fabule. Ok. Bon, bah pour l'instant c'est sympatoche. Je m'attendais à quelque chose de bien pire que ça.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us...
Le mec, il a vraiment pas de cul quand même.
Purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Ah, la tenue est classe.
It's locked, all right.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life.
What?
Drink at this river, try it all.
Bastard, get me a good phone. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox.
Et ça discute tranquille, normal, quoi.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
D'accord, forcément. Ah, on peut charmer. Afin de boire le sang d'une proie, vous devez d'abord la charmer pour attirer vers un lieu à l'abri des regards. Ah, donc là, je peux le charmer. D'accord, c'est ça, en fait, le niveau de résistance. Il lui a dit, viens, j'ai des cookies à la maison. Oh, c'est énorme. Putain, c'est tentant. C'est vraiment tentant. Je peux pas le laisser, il a mis un coup de couteau à un mec et il l'a tué et tout. Alors je l'étreins.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
C'est en train de me faire stresser, quoi. Putain, je suis en train de stresser, mais violent, là.
To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Charmer la vieille.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Ok.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Je trouve les personnages plutôt réussis en fait. En regardant bien, quoi, je les trouve vraiment bien, quoi.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Ah, c'est bien, tu peux... D'accord, tu peux les aider quand ils sont pas en bonne santé et tout. Donc on en revient à ce qu'on disait tout à l'heure.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Ok, bon, après, elle a plus rien à me dire, à moins que... Indice requis. Bon, on reviendra peut-être plus tard vers elle.
Call me if you need assistance.
Et oui, c'est bon, calme-toi. Oh, j'arrive. Il y a un peu des objets. Ça, c'est des vrais malades. Oui, j'arrive. Oh.
Doctor,
Ça m'a déjà gonflé, elle.
I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to
Je sens que je vais bien m'entendre avec elle.
This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he feel?
Yo, Christopher, ça va, mec?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
Bon,
You'll
good
get to know
alors.
him soon enough.
T'as
and
prévu
better
quoi
than me.
aujourd'hui? Sortir
The
un peu?
administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the
Premier
corridor.
étage, à gauche. Ok.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
D'accord. Le mec il est hospitalier mais il vend quand même des armes, tout va bien.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know.
Ah oui.
And by gang
Ceci
members
explique
willing to
cela,
steal
quoi.
my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor.
Ah, c'est
I
cool.
offer them another way to protect their health.
Il est sympa, j'aime bien.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Ah, nouvelle enquête. Indice requis, blablabla. Bon, bah c'est bon. Question personnelle. Indice requis.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alors, qu'est-ce que il a? Fusil de 1000 tonnes. Chevrotine. Morceau de poignet, morceau de poignet. La hachette fait pas grand chose. J'ai combien d'argent? 90? Ouh, ça coûte cher. Bon, on va rien acheter pour le moment. On va laisser ça comme ça. T'as vraiment une grosse partie discussion dans le jeu, quoi. Qui, je trouve, casse un petit peu le rythme. Mais est plus basé sur l'ambiance, en fait. C'est assez intéressant. Mais il faut pas que ça devienne trop préoccupant, quoi. Parce que sinon, ben, il n'y a plus l'aspect combat. Bon, après, tu joues pas à ce jeu-là pour ça. Hein. C'est plus vraiment un jeu d'ambiance qu'autre chose, là, je trouve.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed.
Ce qui est bien, c'est que la majorité des PNJ ont des discussions, en fait. Ça, c'est bien, ça.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong, Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Okay.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Bon, ben voilà. On peut se
Goodbye,
dire au
Dr.
revoir.
Tibbets. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Encore un PNJ, putain mais il y a des PNJ partout quoi.
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Wow. Bon, on continuera plus tard.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Voilà, je reviendrai le brancher plus tard quoi. Est-ce que je peux sauvegarder? Est-ce qu'il y a un truc Allez, je vais quitter, je vais aller faire autre chose de ma vie. En tout cas, superbe approche du jeu. Le jeu s'est frappé une note plus que moyenne. Ouais, donc depuis tout à l'heure t'écoutes qu'à moitié, je te rassure, c'est pareil pour moi. Hein. Je lis ce qui est écrit. Et en fait, ce qu'il faut comprendre dans ce jeu, c'est que tout ce qui est écrit va te servir après pour avoir des indices sur d'autres personnes. Et chaque conversation va faire évoluer un peu l'environnement qui est autour de toi aussi, quoi. Donc c'est très important en fait de parler au PNJ, même si c'est chiant. Il faut le faire malheureusement, quoi. C'est un peu ce que je reproche au jeu. Parce que du coup, bah, ça casse vachement le rythme. Et c'est ça, je trouve, qui est un peu dommage. C'est un peu dommage parce que du coup, t'as beaucoup de PNJ. Et tu dis, ah non, mais attends, je sais plus qui est qui. Au final, tu entends plein de noms, tu parles à plein de personnes, mais au final, tu te rappelles de quasiment rien, quoi. Donc c'est un peu ce que je reproche au jeu. Sinon, au-delà de ça, il a l'air vachement sympa avec de bonnes mécaniques de gameplay. Ça, j'apprécie. J'apprécie. Bon, on verra bien la suite la prochaine fois. Sur ce, ciao.